Amanda with Instant. I'm here with Aaron Carter.
What's up, guys?
We're going to talk about your new EP, LøVë, which comes out February 10th.
Yay.
You also go on tour. You leave, what, the 19th?
I leave tomorrow.
You leave tomorrow,
Yeah.
but the first show is on the 19th, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the tour. What can fans expect?
They can expect something that they're not expecting, I think is the best way to say it. You know, it's, I don't know, I've been touring for 20 years and it's been amazing. I mean, I've had lots of songs and singles and, you know, I'm focused on the new music, but I'll be performing some of my older stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
And,
how do you keep tours like fresh and different, you know? How do you kind of switch things up?
I do EDM stuff, so I produce all my music too. So I'll incorporate myself doing that, but then I'll incorporate a live musician. So I'll have a drummer who will just be playing with me with what I'm doing.
That's very cool.
So because I'm the piano player and I have a MIDI keyboard tattooed on my arm for a reason.
I saw that in the Fool's Goat video.
But it's not just for no reason.
Oh.
It signifies that I'm a music producer
Okay.
and I'm playing you the notes, and this is my MIDI controller. This is actually a MIDI controller.
That's
So,
crazy.
not a
That's
piano.
cool. And again, if you guys are just joining us, I'm here with Aaron Carter. We are talking all about his new EP, LøVë, which is out on February 10th. His new tour that kicks off on the 19th of January in Seattle, and all about your new music. So this is your first EP in what you said, like 14 years or something?
This is my first EP ever.
Ever? So what was your like inspiration behind all the songs, and how did that creative process get started?
The creative process started when I was, you know, in a different relationship, and it wasn't going so well, and I was trying to use the songs as a way to communicate with the person I was with. Because you're like, you know, you're messing up or whatever it is. So that's kind of what it was. And I ended up writing and producing, you know, pretty much a whole album.
What would you say is your favorite song from the EP?
My favorite song is Almost There.
And what's that one about? Like, how did it...
It's about, like, almost being done. Like, we're almost there.
Yeah.
We're almost done.
Very nice. Again, if you guys are just joining us, I'm here with Aaron Carter. We were talking about his new album out on his new EP out February 10th called LøVë, his new single Fool's Goat, and then also, so the EP is available for pre-order on Friday, right?
It is.
And so if you pre-order it, you get a bonus type of track called Sooner or Later.
Yeah, it's
Right?
you can only get that with the pre-order.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about that song.
Sooner or later, it's like sooner or later it's gonna be over. Sooner or later you'll be gone. You know, that kind of thing. So that's what that's about too. That's a very explicit. The lyric content is very explicit and very, you know, explanatory.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. So when you're going on tour, I'm assuming you do like a lot of fan stuff, meet and greets. So what is it like to be able to see all these fans who are still coming out like year after year, or like are there fans like that you recognize? I'm sure who just like come like every single.
So
tour
many
stop?
fans that I recognize. I mean, that's probably one of the coolest things is seeing, you know, thousands of people in an audience when I could pretty much like recognize all their faces. You know, that's you know, a great. But I'm not really like when I perform. I'm not really just like blurred and looking into nowhere. I really like to connect with people, but I don't like to stare them down too hard either. No one wants to be stared down when I'm singing on stage. So.
Yeah, that's so funny. So, what is? I'm sure
it's called the fourth wall.
The fourth wall.
Yeah, you learn that in Broadway.
When you acknowledge, like.
Yeah, they teach you that in Broadway. They did. They taught me that in Broadway.
Yeah.
And they taught me that, like, because I was doing Broadway like 5 or 6 years ago, and that was kind of like my platform for getting myself back into touring again. And so Broadway was fun.
Can I interrupt with a fan question?
Oh, fan
about
question.
touring?
We have a fan question.
Someone wants to know what your favorite city you've ever toured is.
Good question.
Okay, I'll answer honestly without caring if I'm offending anyone.
I mean, you love them all, obviously.
Yeah, well, no. No, not
They
all
all
of them.
have their pros and cons.
I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I keep it real, okay? Actually, I'm gonna have to say, which one is it? I like Seattle a lot. And
That's
I'm
where
going
you're
there
going.
tomorrow.
I was gonna
Like that's
say.
I know it's not. It's not a marketing thing. I promise.
It's not a play.
It's not a play, right? No, I really like Seattle. I like the fish, the sushi. I love caviar. I mean, there's other things I like there, and I'm not going to mention. You know, but I like it. You know, it's
Very
fun.
nice, very nice. So the video for Fool's Goat is really, really cool. Do you have any other videos planned for your other songs? For them?
Of course.
Yeah.
I've always got ammunition in my case.
What can you tell us about them?
Well, sooner or later it's gonna be. Well, I don't know. We're deciding what the next real single's gonna be, so we don't really know yet.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how it goes. We're just gonna, you know, the first single's dropped. You know, you pre-order the EP, you get sooner or later, and then so it's not really a single. So
Yeah.
but-
Are you gonna film on tour? Like, how does that work when you shoot a music video?
like the touring?
Yeah.
Or the music video?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It just depends on where my head is at with the concept. You know, where I want to go with it and what makes sense, because it's really important for me to identify not only with my music but what I'm actually putting out there and depicting.
So exciting. Well, thanks for joining us, you guys. This is Aaron Carter. Be sure to go to aaroncarter.com to get tour dates. It kicks off in Seattle on January 19th. LøVë, his first EP ever, and some of his first new music available February 10th. And pre-order, make sure to pre-order it on Friday, January 20th. Thanks for joining us, guys.
See ya.
Bye.